I'm going to be describing the classic car tour, which is 2 hours in length, and it is $200. Generally, we would start at the inner harbor or at the cruise ship terminal or at a downtown hotel where you're staying. Then we would head along what's known as Scenic Marine Drive, going past the James Bay neighborhood, Beacon Hill Park. We would cruise and see Clover Point. Then going along the Ross Bay and past the Ross Bay Cemetery, where the pioneer residents of Victoria are buried. From there, we would cruise along into Gonzales Bay and to Trafalgar Park, where we usually stop and stretch our legs during the 2-hour tour, and we take some photos. From there, we continue along around McNeil Bay, past and through the Victoria Golf Club. Very pretty spot, one of the best photo locations in the city. From there, we start traveling north, and we go past the Oak Bay Beach Hotel, the Marina Restaurant, and we end up in the bay called Oak Bay itself. We then would turn down and go along the Willows Beach access road, usually stopping there for a photo shoot as well. On the 2-hour tour, we take you up into the Uplands, and the Uplands is your high-end residential area, Victoria's most exclusive homes. After leaving the Uplands, we go down into the downtown core of Oak Bay, where the Municipal Hall is, and we would see the retirement capital of Canada. From there, we start our way up a slow switchback to the Rockland area. Rockland was where the 1850s to 1890s mansions were built. And we make a stop in at the Government House, one of the nicest gardens in the downtown area. And after going and stopping at the Government House, where actually we can use a washroom if we need be, we would exit there and go see the Craigdarroch Castle. Now, the Craigdarroch Castle is one of the highlights of the city. Most people like to see that. Some people wish to go in. Most of the time, we just cruise by. From there, we go down and we get into the Fairfield area, sometimes down into the Cook Street Village. From there, we end in Beacon Hill Park. Beacon Hill Park is Victoria's premier park, a beautiful place. After leaving the park, we go down and we circle around behind the legislature. And the legislature is the Parliament buildings. Once we come around into the inner harbor, you will be able to see the Empress, Government Street. We then go all the way north along Government Street as far as Yates Street, where we go past the old fort location. Then Langley Street to Wharf Street. Wharf Street is where the seaplane terminal is. From there, we would cross our new, hopefully by then, Johnson Street Bridge. You'll probably see a picture of the old one still in this video. Then we show you the Songhees Land. This is the original Indian village of the early days of Victoria. After that, we cross over and we explore the Chinatown area. That generally wraps up the 2-hour tour. That takes 2 hours in length to see that much information. It's a nice tour.